manipulation, where I want to tell you about unique words, and I'm going to tell you about how we are going to create a program of unique words. How we are going to check whether a word is a unique word or not. First of all, we have to concentrate about what is unique word. A word where the character never repeats itself. Means if I'm taking a word unique, see, U comes 2 times. Means unique is not unique. Unique is not a unique word. But we are having some samples, or I'm telling you a few examples. For example, if I'm taking word WORD, each and every character comes 1 time. See the different example I'm taking. Each and every character comes 1 time. This kind of word is unique word. And how we are going to check whether a given word is unique word in a Java programming? See, what we have to do. First of all, for every program we have to prepare some strategy to find it out. Now we are going to plan some strategy for that. How we are going to check whether a word is unique or not? First of all, think how we are going to check. If I'm taking word how, means I want to check H with OW and O with W. Means I'm checking H with O and H with W. If H repeats itself, I want to stop there only because it is not a unique word. If H not match with O and W, then I will proceed further and I want to check whether O match with W or not. If it match, then I want to stop there and tell that it is not a unique word. But still O not match with W, that's why I'm not going to proceed further to check whether W match with someone or not, because W already match with H and O. Already this procedure occurred previously. That's why we are not supposed to pick W to check with other characters because W already matched with the other ones. That's why always remember, when you are checking one character with the following characters, last characters already match with everyone. That's why you are not supposed to pick last character. And then going further with our program. Now in this program, what I am telling you, that I am accepting a word in WRD and I am prepared with len. Len is a variable which keep a length of that word. Now I am accepting that word and placing it in WRD. And what I want to do, I just want to pick one letter by letter so that I can compare that letter with the another letters. But now what happens, see, I'm using for I am using to pick letter by letter. First I want to pick, for example, I'm taking word how, then I want to pick H, then O with the help of first for, means the outer for. Then again I am placing for, inner for. Why? Because I want to compare H with O and W. But first of all I want to pick that O and W. But see what I written, J is equals to I plus 1. What it means? I plus 1. Why I am taking I plus 1? Because after H I want to pick character. H is picking by I and OW is going to pick by I, J. I plus 1 from the position I plus 1 till the length. And why I place length minus 1? Because After W, I just don't want to pick anything because W is already I'd already used W with H and O. That's why I put len minus 1 because I don't want to compare W with any other letter. That's why I stopped there only. If I'm writing len over there, then error occur because the last letter compared with the others letter, which is not possible. That's why error occurred. That's why I had written len minus 1 over there. And now what I'm going to do, I'm picking one by one character and placing in CH1, and then I'm going to compare with CH2. And here I'm writing one condition where I'm checking CH1 and CH2 both are equal or not. If they are equal, then there is no use to move further with the program because they are not unique words. But now, if some toggle case appear, then what? Because CH1 equals to CH2 always match the same cases. But in toggle case, if one letter is capital and another one is small but both are same letters, then I want these another two conditions. I'm going to explain it in more detail later. But now we are going to proceed further. If condition, in if condition I'm checking whether I'm getting same letters or not. If I'm getting same letters, I'm taking a variable k equals to 1. Why I'm taking k equals to 1? Because k shows me that I'm getting that letter which is equal with another one. But previous one I'm taking k equals to 0. 0 shows me there's no letter which are equal. And k equals to 1 shows me the letters were equal. And now I want to place break because I want to end that loop. But if I'm using simple break, what happened? Only the inner loop, only the cursor come from the inner loop towards outer loop. But I just want to end it. I just want to end that loop. That's why I'm writing labeled break. Outer and then break outer. And now what I'm doing, I'm checking whether k is getting 1 or not. If k is getting 1 means they are not the unique words. If they are not receiving value k 1, then it means all over value of k is 0. It indicates the word is unique word. And we are going to proceed further with the if condition. I'm going to tell you in detail why I'm taking all these things. Now, with output. See, if I'm writing Neha, it is unique word. See, the next example, if I'm writing Kriti, then what happened? I, 2 times, not a unique word. Then see, unique if I am taking. Unique, UU, not a unique word. Character and character never match with each other because one is in uppercase, another one is lowercase. If I am writing Aman, first letter capital, another letter small, then means if I'm writing Aman, first letter capital and other was small. Capital A never match with small a. It creates problem for that. But Aman is not a unique word. That's why if we want proper result, then we have to provide proper conditions also. That's why I had already written over here CH1 equals to CH2. If cases were same, this condition applied. As if cases were different, then next two conditions were applied. See, if CH1 is an uppercase, then we are taking ASCII code of that uppercase means if letter is capital A. I'm adding that capital A with 32. 32 why I am taking? Because capital A and small a, difference between both of them is 32. Always remember, letters, capital letters and small letters having a difference 32 in ASCII code. That's why I'm taking 32. Capital A plus 32 means 65 plus 32 is 97. And 97 matched with the small letter A. In the same way, I'm checking another condition. If first letter is small, another one is capital, then what happens? Then the same way, small a minus 32 means 97 minus 32. It provides us 65. Means we are matching small a with capital A. And in second condition, we are matching capital A with small a. And in first condition, we are matching capital A with capital A or small a with small a. That's why I'm taking different three conditions. So that a universal program we are going to create for every type of word, either in uppercase, either in lowercase or in toggle case. This program works for all type of cases. I think you are able to understand what I want to say. If you are not able to understand, please contact me.